it's tricky. It is one of those things where it could be good, and you're still going to have oceans of people go, how come you didn't do this? We should have had the Cybermen with guitars attacking a small village or some dumb crap like that. You're never going to be. There's something where you won't be able to please everyone. I feel even if like critics liked it, I have a feeling fans might tear it apart.
Yeah, that's kind of the big fear too. And you know, in terms of like who could play the Doctor in big cinema, I don't know. I mean, probably a lot of people go Cumberbatch.
He's moving in the film, but yeah, I don't know. This is just too big of a thing to think about.
Yeah.
Like, there's some advantages. A, it would finally have a budget.
Yeah, a very good budget. And the other thing is, like, who would this go to? I mean, I'm assuming... Oh, I'm trying to remember, because David Yates sounds so familiar. What has he worked on? I keep forgetting.
I don't know. Harry Potter movies? I don't know this guy by name. I'll look it up. But maybe, hopefully this won't lead me to a meme website again. David Yates, he can have cheeseburgers. One moment here. It says here, he directed the final 4 Harry Potter films.
Ah. Anything else?
I'm still looking. I'm just looking at the little biography that Google offers you. And, hold on! We're going to take a break real quick, but I want to figure this out. I don't know any of the other things she's done. It's listing stuff. I've never heard of any of these.
Yeah. So it might even be that Yates might even, you know, give up on this.
Because, again, we haven't heard anything.
Yeah, the initial announcement, and that was it. And then, nothing. And, I mean, from what I understand, the last 4 Harry Potter films are like the huge, big, best ones.
Like those are the like. There's one coming out. Well, no, there's a TV pilot he's doing, but the last 4 things he did were 4 Harry Potter movies.
Yeah.
He dedicated like good 4 years to just doing all that.
Yeah. So I don't know, and the thing is, like you said, it's kind of too big to do in one film, and there's so much you could do with this. I mean, how do you bring in the Cybermen? How do you bring in the Daleks? How do you bring in the Master? And you know, the concept of time travel and companions, all that good stuff. And yeah, it's just really difficult.
Yeah, we're dodging so many questions right now, but. Again, I just can't give you anything there, man. It's too big to think of. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
And with that, I need to go and make my mom toast.
Okay, I will. We're taking a break, people.
Okay, we'll be back. Well, who knows? Bye. Sometime travel.
And we're back. You know, no commercial, funny commercial with the let's go out to the lobby type deal that yeah, because I don't have that kind of editing technology.
I just had that clip on my computer because a friend used it once.
Yeah, so that was our question for the David Yates thing and directorial. Now we move on to LVC Barreros 23. I can never pronounce her name, but she said it's cool that I can't. I always feel bad about it. But anywho, her question is, do you have a list of your favorite Doctor Who guest stars, and if so, what's your top 10? Well, I don't know if I can give you a top 10, but I can definitely tell you some of my favorites.
I can tell you 10. I don't know. I can't rank, but I can definitely throw 10 out.
All right. Duke, who do you have?
The guys who played Jago and Lightfoot. Let's see. The guy who played Richard Mace from The Visitation. Come on, you can do this, boy. You can do this. Peter Capaldi. No. I don't know if he's had a couple episodes, but I'll do it anyway. Wilfred. Donna's granddad. I love that guy.
Yeah, Bernard Cribbins.
Bernard Cribbins, of course.
Yeah. It's actually kind of weird because he said that he auditioned along with Tom Baker for the Doctor.
Damn you, time! Dude, okay, fine, we would have gotten Tom Baker. He's murdered freaking criminals anyway. I'm just looking at like my DVD and looking for inspiration. Toby Jones. Toby Jones. As the Dream Lord, loved him. Michael Jason, who played the Valyard, was awesome. I'm at 5 so far. Let's see. John Cleese from City of Death. I'll use that as a reserve because that was an awesome cameo. David Warner, the guy who played House, who also played the bad guy in the Twilight movies. That still hurts my brain because he's awesome. Like wow, he did not care. Clearly, he was just like, they're not going to stop me. They don't care. Eric Roberts. No. I want to say Eric Roberts, well, my being. The guy who played Sutek, Gabriel Wolf.
Yeah.
And I'm serious about this. This person was not great, but I don't care. The woman who played Captain Racket in Lightfoot, who basically played a crazy pirate. And again, it was one of those things where she did not care, and everyone just went with it. Two more. Okay, come on. Simon Pegg? No. I barely remember his character. Shit. The guy who played Rory's dad. And, Syl. Let's go with Syl.
Okay. Alright, mine are a lot of new series Doctor Who, but I will say that John Cleese and, Gabriel Wolf, those are a few of mine. I just love John Cleese's cameo, God. But other ones are, what is his name? He played in The Unquiet Dead. The actor who played, what's his name? Hans Christian Andersen.
Yeah, I know you're not.
He's really good. Warwick Davis. He's probably the best thing of Nightmare in Silver.
I'll switch out Syl for Warwick Davis. I like you, Nabil Shaban, but Warwick fucking Davis.
David Warner, of course, and oh man, there's so many. I would also have to say Bernard Cribbins as well, and also the actor who played Rory's dad as well. But that's just a few.
You know what? I'll switch out Crazy Pirate Lady for Michael Goff.
Oh, that's a good one too.
Yeah, because I originally listened to Celestial Toymaker. The story itself is sort of stupid, but he was awesome.
I'll also put in another actor who was really good in his role. The actor from the episode Dinosaurs on a Spaceship, the guy who played the villain, that actor.
Yeah, that guy's playing William Hartnell now.
Yeah.
That guy, yeah, totally.
You can't tell that his ear got bit off either.
No.
Yeah, for those who don't know, the story goes that when he was finished doing the season for Game of Thrones, he got into a fight with a guy over the noise in the other guy's room, and apparently the actor in question was being really nice about it. He was just asking, can you keep the noise down? I'm trying to sleep, because obviously the guy had been working his ass off to record Game of Thrones, and what happened was...
Yeah, they go into a drinking contest with Peter Dinklage.
So what happened was, rather than be civil about it, the owners of that other hotel room got drunk and beat the shit out of him and bit his ear off.
The glamorous life.
Yeah. So yeah, there's a bit of for all my Game of Thrones fans, what is dead may never die, but it can get its ear bit off.
Sad.
I know. And also, one more thing before we move on to the next question, Toby Jones as well. I'm so glad he's in other audio dramas of Doctor Who.
He doesn't play the Dream Lord. Ironically, he does play the evil version of another Time Lord. That's just his MO now.
Yeah.
He has to play a bad guy every time.
I can't wait for him. I can't wait for him to come. Is he confirmed to come back for Winter Soldier?
I don't know.
Because that's what I've been hearing that Toby.
Because if he does, I want him to come back as his character from the Hunger Games.
What, you don't want to see Toby Jones' face on a TV screen belly?
No, I do. I just want him to have that giant-ass hair.
Rather than the laser cannon, it has the giant hair, and he looks like a demonic Teletubby.
And Stanley Tucci shows up, and he's dressed like his character from the first movie, but he has that blue hair.
Oh, man. So thank you for that question.
I just love those two. They look so amusingly ridiculous in that movie.
Screw the rest of the movie. Just care about Stanley Tucci and Toby Jones.
I wanted to hear that, especially because Toby Jones barely had any dialogue in that movie. Yeah, apparently he is confirmed for Winter Soldier, according to Wikipedia.
Alright, I'll just take that as it will.
Yeah.
So thank you for that question, LV. I'm just gonna call. I guess from now on, I'll just call when we do Q&As and sheets, and I'll just say LV.
That sounds like a safe bet.
Yeah. So our next question comes from the Omnitron12345, and he asks, "How do you think a meeting between the Doctor and Superman would go?"
You'd probably be like, "I saw your planet blow up." Oh, I'm sorry.
He's like. Yeah, and it's too bad we'll never get this because IDW's ending their thing with BBC.
Yeah. It's one of those things that just would have been fun to watch, but I think it would have probably, at best, be forgotten by me, at worst, been painful.
Like another certain IDW crossover.
Exactly. Because they would eventually probably give it to those two guys against my will. Though again, I have been liking I've been liking the separate story part of Prisoners of Time. The overarching plot's boring as fuck, but oh well.
Yeah.
Hey, look, some guy in a cloak stole the companion again. Oh no! 7 straight issues of that.
I would really. This is a crossover I've always wanted. Superman meeting the Doctor. I think they would have so much in common. It would just be fun to watch them just talk, rather than just talk about being the last of their kind and living among humans.
I would love it just to see Lex Luthor try and best him, only to have the Doctor be a dick to him. Really, just because again, Luthor has a huge ego and according to him, he has to be the smartest man in the room. You put the Doctor next to him, that's just comedy gold.
Yeah. I just imagine when the Doctor completely trolls Luthor, he just walks out and rubs his head "Ooh, I gotta rub your head for good luck."
I kept my hair. Exactly. That's one of those. That's one aspect I think I demand to see if you were going to do it. Him and Lex Luthor, and then maybe have Jimmy Olsen walk in the TARDIS and die of a heart attack from the basement.
I think it would also be great for I guess obviously if they did do this, it would be Matt Smith. I think it would be great for them for the Doctor is with Clara. I mean, the Doctor's with Lois and Superman's with Clara for one issue. They flip-flop female leads.
Yeah, especially because Lois is just kind of straightforward and has no time for any bullcrap. The Doctor is almost made of industrial strength bullcrap at times. And it would be very much like the unstoppable, babbling force hitting the immovable